What is going on, everyone? My name is Void and I am back with some more Age of Mythology. That Titans action spawning in the top of the map in the blue color, playing as Ra. His name is Fox, his opponent today in the red color, as we don't jump quite onto Matreiuss when I click on him, is Matreiuss, and he's playing Poseidon. The map is Mediterranean. Matreiuss somehow managed to pull a win out of his bag of tricks in that fourth game. Pushing this one to the fifth game of the series. Winner of this one wins a guaranteed $45 and has the chance at continuing in this tournament. Goes into the double elimination bracket and gets the chance to play some of the best Age of Mythology Titans players in the world. It's an incredibly exciting time to be alive and to be an Age of Mythology fan. Alrighty, we've got up in the top here with the Fox, we've got the Mediterranean, and this is gonna be very, very good. We've got, I love Mediterranean because it's one of those maps where it changes the focus a little bit because the water is so important. It forces everyone to have to really fight for the water in order to win the game. And yeah, it's super interesting because if you lose the water too early, you kind of fall too far behind in the economy. But if you lose the water at the right point, you can transition into land and get a gigantic lead in the game, which is really a weird thing to think about, right? Losing an area of the map but gaining an advantage somewhere. We don't see it happen very often, but it's definitely a strategy that can work. You kind of just give up on it, basically. You force your opponent to you wait for your opponent to overcommit on the water, and then you just don't produce any more trireme or cabinet, and you get your town centers, and you go from there. Alrighty, so the build orders here, we've got 4 villages food, 4 villages wood, and we're going to see 4 villages gold, and then potentially probably like a dock spam, 5 dock spam for Fox, followed by maybe semi-fast heroic or a fast heroic. Generally speaking, we don't see full out classical age archer ships here on the Titans for the Egyptian player because their cabinets are quite weak. Whereas for Greek, for Poseidon and for Greek in general, you have the trireme, which have the extra range for them. They have extra 2 range on top of everyone, so it makes it really easy to micro because your opponents have to move their archer ships closer to start fighting, whereas the Greek archer ships sit here, and when the Greek archer ship moves back, if you can, I can't show you. So here's the thing. This is the fight. If you look at my hands, Greek archer ships are this one, and Egyptian archer ships are this one. Greek archer ships move back slightly. It brings the archer ships for the Egyptians forward like this. But if the Egyptian archer ships move back, it goes like this, slightly this way, and then we start following, right? So you get some opportunity to react to the archerships being pulled back, whereas as Egyptian you don't. I expect to see, I expect to see 420 or 430 from Matreiuss and Hermes. I wouldn't be surprised to see Fox going for a 5-minute advance time here with Anubis. You need Anubis just to protect your fish. So you build a couple of the archer ships, you get the plague of serpents to control an area of the shore. You can see the fish is nice for Fox here, so it's going to be able to build a dock here and a dock here. So the aim for Matreiuss right here is going to be prevent these docks from going up. This is why you advance so fast, and if you don't prevent the docks from going up, it's going to be really difficult. So at most, you want Fox to have, at the very most, you want Fox to have 3 docks. If you can prevent it's not actually going to happen. He's got the docks up so quick. That's insane. He's got the docks up so quick, so he's going to have 4 docks no matter what. So this early advance time for Matreiuss is going to net him very little apart from the early fish denial, because these fishing, you can put 1 trireme on each of these fishing spots. So you should be able to stop these from being gathered completely, which is kind of the start you want. And there we go. There's the heroic age, and the temple just now coming up for Fox. He does have the resources, and there he goes, going through Ptah. He doesn't. He's Ra, not Isis. I was just so set on him being Isis. We're going to see him go for a really fast second town center here instead of fighting for the water. Not sure about it. Maybe he's going to be able to advance the heroic age. He's not going to have the resources though. And here comes the trireme. You need to split these up and sit on a thing. You're never going to be able to kill off a fishing ship here. Just split them up onto these different locations and just prevent fishing ships from gathering. You can see this is what's happening. He's going to get a couple of fish here, and you're taking a little bit of damage. You don't need to. One here, one here, one here, one here, and stand ground. Alt test every single one of them, and you should be able to prevent this extra resources coming in. And we're kind of seeing Matreiuss do sort of that right now, but a little bit of resources gathered for Fox here. And there we go. Fishing ships retreating here. That's gonna hurt. And we got the tar coming through. Ooh, Matreiuss grabbing Pelt of Argus. Not sure why you went for that one instead of sending the hero forward. I have Theseus chilling on that temple, doing his thing. And here we go. Not building anything here. And here we go. We got the centaur gritting these villagers here. Gonna get a free kill. There is Pharaoh though. Sobek Hotep is gonna be dealing his damage. Trying to pick him off as he's running away. No, he's gonna get picked off there, and that's gonna be a town center there. Got the archery ranges coming up, and if this Theseus was here, this would be a completely different story. This town center would not get up, but looks like Matreiuss is just gonna be completely content with holding his position here, and now we've got the cabinets starting to get built as this town center is about to come up. And Theseus is going to be too slow. This town center actually secures this gold mine. This is one of the few maps where the gold mines can spawn very close to these town centers in this new and updated map pool. So he does get a gold mine, so no gold star is going to happen. But we are seeing Matreiuss slightly go for land here. Also going to be grabbing this second town center over here as well, so chasing the second town centers. Not going to be that far behind either. And here we go. Cabinets pumping out right now. We've got only 6 though. 6 against 7. So he's going to get a couple of free hits on this try and make it really low, but if he doesn't pick it off, it's basically like he did nothing. And now he's going to get the fish back. The hard part about when you do these pop outs is getting these fish going instantly. Kind of the way to do it is you queue up the fishing ships or the gather point onto each of these fishing ships, and you hit your eject button, and then you grab all your archer ships and bring them in. That's kind of the fastest way to do so. And we're seeing a little bit of damage here. Gonna actually be able to pick off a fishing ship here. Might be a little bit big. Yes, he gets one there as he's retreating back to the dock here. And Matreiuss is happy to fight at this point because he's got a nice economy. He's got a couple of these Toxotes. Gonna be running around checking out what's going on, trying to find some harass to do. And Matreiuss is under some pressure here, losing a lot of HP. I don't think he should be fighting this one. Like I said, you don't want to overcommit to water. Once you get the second town center, it's kind of better to just be like, okay, you can have the fish back now. That's fine. Grab your third town center. Once you see him go 2 town centers, just grab 3 town centers. I'm seeing this Wadjet just doing absolute work. He needs Hippolyta over here if he wants to put the pressure in. Wadjet is such an underappreciated unit. I'm seeing another fishing ship getting picked off. Nice army movement so far from Matreiuss. Oh, it's 1 HP. It's 1 HP. Oh, nice micro, but Fox is on top of it, retreating before the army gets in. Now moving on over to this fishing spot here, forcing off that one there. Nice micro there from Fox, even though it's alive, but it is going to be idle time currently. 5 fishing ships idle. Going to be a fairly large issue for him. And we've got all of that other good stuff going on. How's the economy going? We're seeing like we're just pumping out Toxotes here for Matreiuss, which I'm not sure I love because Fox can just chuck on a barracks and make slingers to counter this. He does have a stable, but he's not producing from it. Needs a little bit more food income. It's not going to have burst scene. Oh, he does have burst scene. That's going to be really big for him. That's going to allow him to do quite a bit. But Fox has now got a bit of an army advantage here, 10 to 14, and the advantage that Matreiuss's ships have got is being neutralized by Fox moving in nice and close to the trireme and not doing retreat micro, which is very important. You don't want to do retreat micro against the trireme. You just want to be focus firing as best as you can. You can see that's happening. Matreiuss actually not doing any retreat micro, and that's going to really basically mean that these cabinets are on equal footing to the trireme. So Matreiuss casts ceasefire. It's not what you want to be seeing there. He doesn't need the ceasefire for anything important, like to block any god powers against Ra. But he's struggling now. He's at full pot. Well, he's actually housed. That's actually why Fox is ahead. He's at 100 population to 90 here. Are we seeing a heroic age? We're not seeing a heroic age. We're seeing a heroic age from Fox. There's no way Fox can get that. He hasn't had the food income. Gonna be seeing Fox going for his third town center fairly soon. Oh, we got the wall coming up. And Matreiuss, what a sneaky little bugger. He's chucking up the town center. He stops the town center. Oh, and is he gonna get this? Oh, he doesn't get it. The villagers slide through. And he stops this wall from getting up. He should have done that earlier. We're seeing a barracks coming up for Fox. This is just a little bit sneaky. It's not going to prevent... Oh, maybe it will if he can get these this army over here. We are seeing the barracks is up, so it's going to be slingers coming out. But maybe Matreiuss can stop this town center. And once this town center is down, we're just going to see Matreiuss move on over to his own third town center. But it's going to allow him to move over with this army. There is the Wadjet over here. We've got a stable up on this location here. The villager here. Going to try and pick off that priest, which is going to be on top of this. Wadjet does 50% less damage against the villagers. And you can see it doesn't do that much damage at all in this new patch. It's just one of the unintended changes. Wadjet should have actually been able to pick off that villager there, and this priest should have been empowering. But now the Toxotes are here. We do see a shifting sands here. Big attack from the villagers. That's what you want to see if you're Matreiuss. No shifting sands there for left in for Fox in this game. And we're seeing a little bit of ghost building here as these villagers try and pick these Toxotes off. Town center is going to be up for both players very, very shortly. And now the fight is yet again happening in the middle of the map. It still seems like there's more cabinets than triremes here. Super, super interesting. I guess Fox doesn't need to spend the wood on that he has on the town centers, whereas Matreiuss does. So there's like 600 wood that he has to play with that Matreiuss doesn't. So he does come out with the extra cabinets there. And now we're moving forward again onto this mining camp. And here we go. Fox moving in. He's got to force Matreiuss back here. Surprised that Matreiuss isn't just trying to fight underneath the docks here, which he really needs to do. There's not a lot of, like I said, there's not a lot of need to hold on to water here. You've got so many pigs. You've got so much hunt. You've got so much things here. You've got so many villages because you've got 3 town centers. And basically water is not important anymore. He's still beating the triremes though, which is surprising. And nice little usage of the Toxotes here to push off this gold mine. But there is a gold mining camp over here as well. And that's going to be really important here. Because he's been pushed off gold in this location over here. There are a couple of slingers here. I think 4 Toxotes beat 2 slingers though. Even though they do have the counter unit, there's just too many of them. And here we go, taking them out. There we go. Very important, and we're going to be pushing the trireme back here, and that's going to be huge right now. So much damage right now. All of these cabinets get picked off. Ridiculously good from Fox right now. But I mean, like I said, what's the point here? What's the point? I feel like we need to get to the heroic age and continue in this game, but everyone's just going to spam villages. This is going to be a game where we skip the heroic age, it looks like. It's going to go straight to the mythic age for both players because they've been spamming from 3 town centers in the classical age, and by the time you hit the heroic age, you've amassed 1,000 or the 2,000 resources to get to that next age. And there we go. Fox does get his water back, but I mean, he's raw. He can spam farms if he wants to and cast rain and have the bonus. Seeing a little bit of a raid come into this location. Got the Hippocon here. Theseus as well. Village is going to be wanting to fight back. They do have Skin of the Rhino. Really key upgrade there. And the villagers going to try and get this wall up. More barracks coming in, but the army from Matreiuss is already here. He's got 4 military buildings pumping out. Medium cavalry as well coming in. Fox still low on the food. Matreiuss, casting rain. Did he even have... Why is he casting rain? He's got a couple of farms up, I guess. Rain does not affect these fishing ships. something that people thought back in the day, but it doesn't affect them at all. Now we're going to try and pick off that Pharaoh. There's a lot of units here. These villages are going to have to fight back. Matreiuss has got quite a few units into this location. He's got units in this location as well. 132 population for Matreiuss. The Fox is 109. So this is a really huge timing push right now for Matreiuss. He's got the upgrade for his medium Hippocon as well, which makes him do so much damage. Toxotes is going to be trying to take out some of these villages. The wall's coming up as well, and it looks like Matreiuss is going to be retreating here, but a little bit of a raid on this bottom location here is going to give him some advantage. And Matreiuss, he's doing this thing he did earlier in the series, or in that last game. He's moving forward, and he should be walling off this location. If you're Matreiuss right now, wall this one off, prevent the good trade routes. Wall off this location as well, prevent the good trade routes, and you have the good amount of the map for the late game. And once the gold mines expire, which would expire, there's 2 large gold mines here. You do enter that situation you were in last game, which is a really bad trade route. But Matreiuss still fighting the water. He's actually managing to do this land attack while the water attack's going on quite nicely. But I feel like he would have done a lot more damage if this population was just Hippocon and Toxotes right now. But that's okay. He's short on gold. How's his economy upgrades going? He doesn't have pickaxe. He doesn't have shaft mine. Matreiuss, please. It's a long series, man. One of these guys played, it must have been like a 3-hour match. So I can imagine he's a little bit fatigued here and just missing some very simple things. But when you see there's the pickaxe, and I assume he's going to get a hand shaft mine really soon afterwards. But like I was saying, play these long matches, you get mentally drained. The players that win these long matches have incredible mental fortitude and also play the game really well, obviously. But just for getting that pickaxe is going to be a little bit of a pain there for Matreiuss, and I would love to see if he is grabbing that grabbing those upgrades, but it's just not happening just yet. The watchtower coming up knows he needs to defend this one, but I think this location is a little bit more important because this gold mine is going to run out soon. But Fox he's slightly in the lead here. I mean, he's just not able to put any pressure onto Matreiuss. He's kind of just dictating the pace of the game. Military buildings coming up on this side of the map as well. How are we going for economy? No food. Oh, Hathor coming through for Fox, and Aphrodite coming through for Matreiuss. So we're entering that mid-late game, or early-late game. So I'm assuming we're going to see... Oh, we could see Artemis here as well on this location to get this gold mine. That will be huge. He just needs to make sure he doesn't make the mistake he made last game and just let Fox get it back straight away. I've got the slingers out for Fox. So Hathor versus Aphrodite. I don't think it's a bad idea for Matreiuss to go Hephaestus here either. We'll see what he does. We're going to see the market get thrown down fairly instantly here. Matreiuss has got a lot of resources in the bag. There we go. The market coming down. It's a nice one. It's still not quite in the corner, but we'll let him pass because it is better than any of the other markets he's thrown down. Trying to move forward, get this wall up. This will be really important. He's going to go for it, and he should be able to get it. There's only one slinger here. Get this wall up, and then he can chuck up the fortress, which he's doing, and start the Petropoli siege. Fox hitting the Heroic Age through Hathor. He's got a lot of gold in the bank, so we can spam out those mercenaries or buy his way to the Mythic Age. And there we go, Hephaestus. He's got a choice. So playing safe here for Matreiuss. Matreiuss realizes against Ra, this Hephaestus is huge. Because once you pick off the Son of Osiris, you just have to deal with the mummies. And here we go. We've got the fortress set up. We've got the walls set up nice and early. I like that he set the walls up before the fortress, because oftentimes you see when someone builds the Petropoli, it's much easier to react to a Petropoli than a wall going up. So the Petropoli goes up and then the walls go up, and you normally get that thwarted by the mercenary. But still moving forward here. This gold mine has been removed, and the villagers moving over here. Got the rock transporting. Does rock travel faster than the villagers? 4.5 to 3.8. They do travel faster. Getting those little things there. Nemean Lion chilling in this base. And the Pharaoh is low HP. So when Fox hits the Mythic Age through Osiris, that's going to be... he's going to have to sort that one out by re-healing him. But here we go. Petropolis is out. Or is it not in range? Where's he sending it? What's he doing? Surely this is in range. It'll definitely be in range when engineers comes through, but maybe not before then. We'll see him try and wedge up here. If he's right-clicked on it and it starts working, which he has done because there's no flag here, so he's definitely in range. So he's going to start sieging down this town center, and there's not a lot you can do until you're. Oh, he's changed to Artemis. He's changed to Artemis. He feels like he's got an advantage here, and he wants to win the game right here and now. He was like halfway FAS just there, so he's decided that it's worth it for him to just swap now. Not going through that Artemis. We're seeing the rock drop to defeat this one here. How many units have we got in here? We've got a couple. Got a couple of. We don't have anything. The Petropoli can just run out here past this location here. The fortress is going to try and pick off the rock, and the spearmen are going to all live. Really nice play here, but Artemis is in. What's he going to use it on? This location or this location? Surely we go over here. We earthquake here. Yep, earthquake here. Kill off all of this. Or fortified town centers is not going to be coming through. That goes down. The Mythos stronghold not quite in range, and we're going to see this location trying to come back up. But it's there's going to be a Petropoli here. Oh, it's not going to be dealt with. The spearmen are here. Nice job there by Fox. This town center is going to come back immediately. And we're going to have to see these Petropoli keep doing their things. We've got the slingers moving into this location. The fortress may be able to get up on this location here. So we're going to see some Heliopoli coming through. And Fox should be making his way through Osiris. Yep, Osiris is coming through. And I think that maybe Artemis was a mistake here. Oh no, we've got the Chimera in. That's going to be helping out quite a bit in order to pick off these villages, trying to get this siege workshop up. Fox knows he needs to get out of catapult to destroy this one. Once these Petropoli start coming through, it's going to be way too much. Matreiuss is still really low on the gold. Has he got Sharpmine? He does have Sharpmine. He's got Divine Blood, and he's going to be picking off this siege workshop, followed by the town center. It would be really smart to leave his Apollo to over here just to pick off the rock that's coming in to stop this one. What are you doing? Get the Petropoli! Attack the town center! This fortress does get prevented, and we are seeing more of Matreiuss' units moving into this location. They can just run through here. Well, the Chimera is going to be doing so much damage to these villages. We've got the Chimera here, the second one, but Osiris is here. Where is the hero for Fox? I don't think he's got a hero. I think his Pharaoh was picked off there, so it's going to be even later that this Son of Osiris comes up, which is huge. The Petropoli is going to start sieging down this location. Fox has got next to no gold in the bank. He's got no trade route. This is 2 Petropoli to take this location down. Is Matreiuss getting out more Petropoli? He is. He doesn't have another fortress to get engineers. He doesn't have the gold either. Son of Osiris comes through, and this is going to be the stage which he needs. We're seeing the walls coming up here. Villagers pumping these ones up. The spearmen trying to make their way through, but there are some units here, but they're not focusing down the spearmen, and the walls are not up yet. I'm just surprised he's not just using this location in here. The Petropoli sitting idle here as well. We've got a mercenary cavalry picking off this Petropoli, and Matreiuss just choking just a little bit here. Really needs to get on top of this one here. The Petropoli now they're after the town center. They're after it now. The Son of Osiris can actually come in and pick these guys off though. And there's no army over here as Matreiuss is trying to pick off this location. It's just focusing on one location, and here we go. You can see the Son of Osiris does damage right now. He does damage, 60 damage to these Petropoli, and they're gonna all fall, and there is too many units over here for Matreiuss. Matreiuss sitting at 128 pop to Fox's 121 pop, and is there a fortified town centers incoming? There is no fortified town centers incoming, so these town centers are very, very weak right now. And Fox is going to be happy that he's been able to defend right now, but I do not know about it. I do not know about it at all. And we're just going to keep seeing these Petropoli keep coming in, but until you can pick off this Son of Osiris, which maybe you could trap, right? If you build the Petropoli here, the Son of Osiris might be able to do something, but now the siege of Fox is here, so it's going to start taking down this stone wall. Going to be very, very difficult for him. Take down the stone wall, and then this location is kind of less than good. And yet again, the Son of Osiris is dealing with this, and Matreiuss has got to be kicking himself. He could have done exactly the same thing that he did here 30 seconds earlier, and with Colossus, and he would have been able to take this location down and maybe won the game just immediately there. And we're seeing some trireme here as well. Not sure what that's about. Maybe it's auto queue. Navy auxiliaries. He's wanting to get out the Navy auxiliaries to control this land area. But we'll see. He's got the trade started as well. This is going to be the issue that we ran into last game for Fox, but the difference is Matreiuss is not that far behind. So once this gold mine is finished, which is only 1,000 gold here, he's got this trade route here. What's the trade looking like? It's 73. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not as good as Matreiuss is only 80. How is this 73 and that 80? Is he sending him to this? Oh, he's sending him to his hometown. What a goober. Just finally a half decent trade route. It's much better in the corner, but finally a half decent trade route. And he's not even sending it to his forward town center. I do not know. And now the siege of Fox are going to be taking down this location here. That's going to give him a half decent amount of units here. And Matreiuss is sitting at 160 pop. We are making a move in this location. We're seeing the walls coming up for Fox right now. We've got the catapult here as well. We've got the houses coming down. The Heliopoli does fall. Oxyjuggernauts for Matreiuss. We don't have any of these docks in a good position though. I mean, they're not building out any of the siege unit, not siege units, hammer units, ramming galleys. But this little fort build from from Matreiuss is starting to fall, and I think Matreiuss needs to maybe fall back on some more buildings here. How's his wood looking? He's got 700, so he's got a fair amount of it. But maybe he needs to fall back on some walls and some more buildings over here. He does have this gold mine over in this corner here, which is choosing not to mine from. Where is he mining gold from? Oh, he's still got this gold mine, and then he can move back onto this gold mine. It's a good choice to save that one. And we do have the ramming galley is out, trying to take down these things. One of the issues with these Oxyjuggernauts is they don't really pick off the buildings, the constructions very fast. They pick off the buildings nice and fast when they're built, but you can always fight back against them. Here we go. Neurological synapse with the what a goober clip. Oh, and now we're moving in. We're not paying attention. This Son of Osiris could come under some heat here. We see that the Polyphemus is going to be able to take down this market, and these units are going to be doing some damage over here. Random idols left, right, and center. Villagers helping out. The fight is in this location though. And we do see the villagers going to immediately take down these watchtowers. There is a siege workshop in the back here, so that's nice and good for him to help out. I guess the story is going to be upgrades, isn't it? How is the upgrades going for... they're both really bad. They're both really, really bad. And we see that the Son of Osiris is taking a little bit of damage. Polyphemus trying to take down this town center by himself, but while he does have a big mace, he does not stay alive for long enough. Got some random catapults here. Maybe looking to do a rock raid, Fox? Or maybe just forgot about them? Not sure. And we've got the Chimera just tearing down these unupgraded chariot archers. The Oxyjuggernauts are now going to be taking down the Migdol stronghold. Sorting out this location here is going to allow Matreiuss to start pushing in with the Heliopoli. This is very, very good for Matreiuss at this point. And he still controlled this location, even though Fox was pushing him off it. And see more military buildings come down. Idle Son of Osiris and fighting over this location. This is why this is good for Matreiuss here. This Son of Osiris is helping him defend this location, but he can't defend this location as well. So it's very, very good. We're seeing some war barges coming out for Fox now. So Matreiuss is going to need to build his own Pentacontas in order to fight back here. It's rock, paper, scissors on the water as much as possible. There's no random counter units. It's ramming galleys and beat Oxyjuggernauts and beat archer ships, and siege ships beat, and archer ships beat the ramming galleys. And they don't actually have any bonus, which I thought they did. But they don't have any bonus. They just deal, it's just like no hack armor for them. They just deal extra damage against them. They have like incredibly high pierce armor or crush armor as well. And now we're setting up in this location, and it's looking dire for Fox. As his gold is really, really bad. His trade route is being sieged on. He's got his market set up over here again, but the Chimera's here. There's no mummies out, and now the walls are set up. And Vox is having to spend resources onto this water, which he really doesn't want to be doing. And the Petropoli are just going to be rinsing this. Still have a Locust you could use on this location to delay these towers. And now Son of Osiris over this side. We're going to see potentially Matreiuss swap the sides over here. He doesn't really have the wood. Starting to run out of wood as well. There's a bunch of trees left. No problems there. And Matreiuss is going to be sieging down these fortified town centers. Son of Osiris going to pick off these villages nice and quick. That's so much damage to them. Look at that damage. And we do have Hippolytes on top of him. This is a lot of damage that you actually inflict just by Hippolyta dealing with that, and you don't really want to take this trade. But I'm going to be trying to pick off those villages, which he does do. This town centre is going to be taking a little bit more heat, and there is another fortress over here. The Oxy Juggernaut's going to be able to be in range of this Migdol stronghold. The Pentaconta is trying to take down these war barges, which are going to be doing nicely. And the Migdol stronghold for Fox does get defeated. And now we're seeing this Hippolyta. He's doing work. She's doing absolute work on this side of Osiris. We've got the Hippocon coming in as well. There's just not many units over here to pick him off, but little by little, Fox is just not paying attention in this location here. And the Son of Osiris, 120 HP left, finally decides to make his way back, and now it's getting close here. This Hippolyta is going to die, but he's going to try and take the Son of Osiris with her. And it's going to be huge. More guard towers coming up, more of these Petropoli coming up. Still no engineers, which he really needs. More walls coming up, and he doesn't really even need these walls because there's no mercenary incoming because there's really not that many. There's the engineers, so now these Petropoli do so much damage. These walls are really low HP. Get those repaired. We've got the Chimera here as well to pick off those catapults. There's no mummies. This is really well played so far by Matreiuss. He's going to be really forcing Fox into a bit of a pickle. It's just so many Navy units. This is what I was talking about. You force your opponent to build Navy units and then you just transition back onto the land, and there's not a lot that he can do to stop it. And here we go. Town Center getting very, very low HP here. Both Town Centers actually getting very low HP here. Trying to take them both down at the same time, and the trade route for Fox is just in shambles. He's trying to build out a couple of mercenary here, which he's managing to do. He'll pick off these Petropoli, but there's just more that's going to come. Trying to get up these walls as well. I wouldn't mind him going for this location as well. No reason in not doing that one. But the villagers onto this location that Chimera has here, though, he can just use his fire breath, which he's going to do. That's so much damage here. Locust incoming onto these villages here, and not a fast reaction there from Matreiuss, but a reaction. It is a reaction. The siege ships do manage to take down that wall there. He's still sitting behind this wooden wall, and most of those villages have been picked off. Chimera needs to stop attacking this town center and kill these villages. But this town center will be going down fairly shortly. The walls are starting to get up for Matreiuss. He's almost taking down this town center as well, and Fox is just fighting a losing battle here. He just can't keep up with the amount of pressure that Matreiuss is putting onto him. And now the town center falls. The Flame Breath picks off some more of these units here, and the militia are here to help out. We'll probably start seeing some villagers move forward to grab this town center, and the second town center of Fox is going to fall fairly soon as well. It's a bit of a hole in the wall, unfortunately. These Oxy War barges don't do any damage to those guard towers, and Fox tapped out. GG, well played by Matreiuss. Takes this game, takes this series. Unbelievable. What a marathon, live for 4 hours and 10 minutes, or 4 hours and 9 minutes. Absolutely insane. What a game. Well played by Fox. Definitely deserves some props for putting up such immense amounts of, or such exciting games, I should say, against Matreiuss there. And the comeback, as Neurological Synapse says, coming down from 1 to 2 makes the comeback there. Matreiuss takes the game, takes the series, goes on to the round of 8, where he gets to fight someone equally as good as him, if not better. And we'll have to wait and see for those matches. My God, I'm not going to say any more. Thank you guys so much for being with me. My name's Boyd. If you enjoyed these games, don't feel afraid. Give me a follow, give me a subscribe. Head on over to the YouTube channel. If you don't watch over there, hit the subscribe button there. And I will see you guys next time.